So there's been a lot going on in my world. I haven't posted for a while. A lot going on during it all, but afterwards, like since I haven't posted for a minute. So anyway, right now I'm working on this camper, not my one that I've been working on, not my RV, but another one that I have. And I haven't shown any of this stuff because actually I got it in by default, basically. The guy that shot me gave it to me. He did the majority of it, well, the majority of it, but I'm finishing the last wall. And so I'm doing a rough cut lumber wall, and it's turning out good. So I've got it almost done, and I haven't posted anything on this because this has been a very recent thing. So anyway, let me show you what I kind of got going on. I did this whole wall, rough cut lumber, and I got, like, you know, doing the pattern, the gray and the red, gray, red, red, gray, da 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 da, all the way down. So now I've just got like this part left to do, and right now I'm kind of having this thing about, what to choose, because, well, this one's twisted. I already cut it and everything, but I don't want this one. So, that's what I'm doing. What are you doing? All right, come with me. Let's go see what's up. I'm getting pretty good at this stuff. If I posted the way some people post their stuff all professionally, it would look pretty fucking cool. So I chose a different piece of wood, and now I'm going to cut it. Got it measured up to about 34.5 inches, 20 to go with the stud. So I'm going to do that right now. Right now. What we got here? I don't know if you can see anything. I hope so. I just took my circular saw off the charge. Well, I didn't get it all charged up 100%. I was pushing a little bit earlier. Fuck. I want this done, though. I'm fucking like over it, you know? I'm not over it. I'm totally not over it. That's wrong. I'm excited. So I'm ready for the next excitement of whatever it is, to get it done. Yay! Zoom, zoom, and a doom, doom. Shake that. It's been a day. Well, let's see how well we did. You can always take away a little bit if you if you got a little too much on it. You can always subtract. You can't add back. So that's what I know. I think isn't that much. Alrighty then. So this is just the bottom two. So it's 22 5/8 height wise. These are about 10 and a quarter. Give or take a little bit. Have to do a little bit of a, fitting in there. So we're going to see what we're going to be doing. And I'm not a fucking I'm not a professional anything. So if anybody has any, like, you should do this, la 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 la, thanks. Good advice is great. Helpful advice is great. But I am not a professional carpenter. So I'm doing a fucking good job for real, folks. Boom, boom. Yeah. All right. Now, is that the edge I want to keep there? You know what I'm saying? And it's a construction zone all around here, and I'm probably so fucking unsafe, it's not funny. And again, that's how I roll. So there we are. Yeah. Anyway, so I could go that way, or we could maybe, I change it around a few different times, to kind of get the feel, how I like it feeling. Somewhere out there. It's probably going to be easier to put in a fucking cut piece. Well, let's see here. Whoa, this is getting hectic all of a sudden. I could just fucking put this one at the top. Excuse my language. Maybe. Let's see what's going on here now, because that piece is in the way a little bit. Because I had to put a piece in. I haven't finished that piece yet. I had to patchwork a little bit in here. So that's why this is the bottom piece. I can't do that. Because I got a couple patchworked in. There's stuff to do. Yeah, we're gonna flip it. We're flipping the bitch. We're gonna put her in like there we go. Yep, that's how it's gonna work. Okay, cool. That's gonna work. Now I gotta be pretty accurate with my measurement between here and this, because this is a rough edge, see? It's rough cut lumber, hence a rough edge. So, what I was be talking about is, if you can see it all, this edge is angled, you know, it's, where are we? Can you see me? Where am I? There we are. Right there. It's rough cut. So then this is more smooth, because that's more smooth edge. So I've got this really awesome tape measure that has like 5/8, 7/8 increments. And that's the way to do it if you want to get on the fucking money. Don't do this quarter, 3/4. All the ticks in between with no, like, what the fuck does that tick mean? What the hell does that tick mean? Because they teach you about quarters, but the 8s and the 16s and the 32nds, those only come in if you're actually doing this for like a profession. And this is not my profession, so so I've got a tape measure that tells me the ticks in between the quarters. And it's the best fucking tape measure I've ever had in my life. Because then I know where the heck I'm cutting and what I'm looking at. And it teaches me math. And I just dropped my pencil. I don't want to do that. Oh my gosh, yeah, I've got so much stuff going on like all the time. It's stupid. And it's not because I'm popular. Hell no, I'm not. I'm an outlaw. It's not because of I'm rich. Fuck no, I live in 3 campers. I'm hella poor. Like a poor mofackle, for real, for real. It's because Jesus loves me and he's constantly trying to teach me something. And in order for me to learn anything in life, I'm a stubborn mofackle. I got to be taught the hard way. On whatever it might be. I guess. What was I doing? So I'm having that day. I've had a few beverages too. Some days I just have beverages. Because you got to. Other words, I will go insane with redundant freaking stupidity. And I'm not smart. Hell to the no, I'm not. Or I would be rich. I would be fucking in a great vehicle if I were smart. Or maybe if I just played the game really well and I kissed ass and I didn't give a fuck who I hurt, maybe I'd be rich then. Not to say that that's what all people that have money have done to get it. No, I'm not saying that. It's just where I live. It just seems to be kind of, look, there's people that grew up on the same side of the tracks that I've grown up on. They didn't do fucking shit with their life to get out of it, except for just the right rich ranch motherfrickers. Played the game, kissed ass, fucking allowed themselves to be used just proper. So they could become the politicians that are running the shit show. Yeah, no, I'm not critical. Not at all. Just I sat and watched it. Fuck. I need to just do a constant 24-hour feed of, live feed even, of my life. Because it's no better or no worse than anybody's else, but it is something, and it has got some fucking loop-de-loops in it, and it's got some, woo! Didn't see that one coming. And you would have either committed suicide or gone crazy living the life I've lived. That's why I like makeup and hats and blousons and hard airs and hard teas, because it's all a mask. It's all a facade. You mocked me once, don't ever do it again. I died that day, and you can die too for all I care. As you wish. Oh, my sweet Wesley, what have you done? Oh, Princess Bride. It is the best movie of all movies of all movies. I have seen it well over 1,000 times. Well over. Literally 1,000 times. I died that day, and you can die too for all I care. The love of her life died. So the rest was just whatever. Going through the motions. When Marvin died and I found him that's what it's been for me. Going through the motions for 13 years. Because he loved me. Unconditionally loved me. And I was so blessed to get what he gave me. And that's the only thing. That's the only thing in my life that I would never change my life because of. I would change my life on every level. Every fucking level I'd change my life if I could. I'd gone back to my first pregnancy and had a fucking abortion if I could. If I was given that choice. But because Marvin was in my life and he loved me unconditionally, had I not gone through everything I've gone through to get to him, I never would have got to him. And then he got killed. A truck dropped on him when he was working on a family truck. I was 6 months pregnant with our second child, our daughter. And I found him. Our son was 4.5. I was 37 years old at that time. I was on my 5th fucking kid. My last two, my boy with Marvin and then our daughter Brooke. Finally, everything was good. Everything was finally peaceful. It was the sweet spot. And it all got taken. Because of a decision to not block up a fucking truck and to use a cherry picker to lift it on soft fucking ground. And it flipped, the cherry picker did, and it crushed him. My husband, who was a logger, who had been in the mountains fucking his whole life, who's death in the eye daily. He'd done that job a fucking 1,000 times before. It was 1,001 that got him. Because he was so excited. He was so close to having that truck done. That was 14 years ago. June 14th of 2012. June 14th of 2012 when my husband got killed. In my life, it has not been ever since at all. Ever. But I was so blessed to have that unconditional love that he offered me and gave me and showed me for real, for true, for real. I was so blessed. And everybody saw it and they knew it. I love him. I just want to be able to one day be able to go home and be with my husband. I'm not suicidal. It's not a suicidal comment when I say that. Thank you. So I'm going to finish this wall. And I'm going to be so happy when it's done because I got some chinking to do and some other things like that. That was not a freaking racist reference, by the way. I'm saying. Yeah. I'll get back to you guys. Peace out.